welcome to my store. Okay, it's summertime in the city. It's just past the May 24 weekend. I believe it's the 30th. So we've been swamping and doing ponds. So this is a filter with a built-in UV light. Okay? Now, what he did was last winter, apparently he didn't drain the water out. So it froze and it shattered everything. So we got him a new filter. Well, he got his own new filter. He's actually on his way to the store. So we're going to fix this one so that we can use it. Okay. So we took all the guts out. We cleaned this all. Okay. We didn't clean anything. We're going to rough it up with some steel wool though. Okay. So get in there. You're just trying to roughen up the surface so that the PVC glue will stick. And once again, we're using the PVC glue that we're not supposed to use. It has already started to thicken up. It's kind of jelly-like. But if you let it sit for a week, it's amazing. It works. And it's good for filling in holes. So even after my can goes bad, I still keep it. Usually I lose it though, but if I know where it is, I still keep it. Put it that way. Okay. So that's kind of scuffed and roughed. And you'll have seen this before. This is one of my handy dandy scrapers, but the edges are all round. So it's PVC too. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to glue it so it's going to cover the hole. So now the water can go through just like normal. And then we're going to clean this thing because, well, it's dirty. Okay, let's scuff this up. And we'll do the outside as well because we're going to be filling in this top because there's really nothing holding this good. It's just a simple edge. That's why we're going to use the thick stuff to get some body in. Okay. Now you should use PVC cleaner. I should be able to find it, but since I can't and I didn't, so I could use alcohol. Now it doesn't puff up the surface. Like PVC cleaner, it has, it kind of half melts things so that when you put the glue on, it sticks good. But this is going to be a very low pressure, plus it's going to be shoved that against it, so it doesn't have to be as strong. Now you see we got the little locking things there. This will all be filled with PVC. We can never find paper towels, that's why you'll always see me using newspaper. I read, so newspapers I got. Okay. Now you want to get the alcohol off of there because it's not compatible so much with PVC glue. So then, I gotta get stuck. Is there a tree? There's a tree. Okay, knife.
Amy's gonna be mad.
What, that was her stick?
Well, that's the one she plays with when she's
Oh, that was the stick from the fire starter. That's where that came from. Well, we won't tell her it's this much shorter.
She'll notice.
Oh, yeah, she does notice everything. Okay, so this is PVC glue that has gone bad. Okay, you can use this for any joint that you expect it to hold because it's kind of jelly. You just fill her all in there.
Try not to get it on the legs.
It wears off after usually a couple of days. I have had so much PVC, like I'll have PVC on my fingers by the end of this. Should have seen when I was doing that foam in the guy's waterfall. Well, you did see. I was covered black expandable foam.
Picking it off your hand all night.
Oh, that stuff sticks good though. You know? If you want to glue some rocks to something, you want some waterfall foam, you like her to stick. Okay, so we're filling it in so that when this sets up, I'll have myself a handy dandy filter Sans UV. And if you look behind me, see I got these plants, those plants. the black barrel, the blue barrel, and the gray one are full of salt water out of the blue tub, but we're running activated carbon through it to get the copper out. And then the blue tall barrel, that's my swamp muck and pond critter barrel. If you're a school teacher and you need something for your classroom, come to us. We probably got it. If we don't got it, I know where to get it. Okay, so I'm just setting that down in there, and then you just kind of shove it around with the stick. It's not as strong as traditional glue would be, but it also doesn't have to be. It does what I want it to do. Okay. Look on the other side. Now, here's the fun part. You want to fill that with stuff
Without dropping it out the other side.
Yeah, that's exactly the hard part. So I'm going to try to get it all scraped down, and then I'll hold it from the bottom. And you know why we're doing this outside?
Yes.
This stuff reeks.
I know. I can smell it from here.
Yeah, just think I get to have it right up here and close and personal. It doesn't get any better. Okay, so then you hold the thing in place from bottom, and you just fill that in. Kind of working it to get the air bubbles out. Now, this will be hard in about a couple of days. It'll feel softer. Like tomorrow when I touch this, it'll have some give to it still. But you see, this way, you're kind of locking everything together with those locking thingies. And there you go. Handy dandy filter repair. It's going to shove against there anyhow, so no big deal. Smooth off things just so that stuff doesn't snag up when it's working. And away we go. Okay, so that's how you patch up a hole in a piece of PVC pond filter lid. Okay.
We're at 7:27.
Yeah, well, what we're going to do is we're going to take this out, we're going to fling it around, wash it off. In a couple of days when that's dry, we're going to put it all together. And by that time, we should have our big flat pond. I don't know if you remember it from the videos last year, the black, it's kind of shaped like a big mushroom. So, the boy slept in this morning. But Dad, I set my alarm and it didn't work. Yes, son. A boy who doesn't know how to set the alarm on his BlackBerry, who has had more technology in his life than his father ever had before he was like 30. So, we're not buying it, Aaron. Okay? Bye-bye.